children. Today let us discuss the next lesson in class 7 biology, that is soil. Soil and its composition. Soil is the most important characteristic feature of the terrestrial environment. It is a reservoir of many minerals and salts which are essential for the living organisms. Have a look over the composition of the soil. Composition is different for different types of soil. It depends upon the type of rock from which the soil is formed. All soils basically contains the following components. Mineral particles. Soil contains different mineral particles which determine the texture as well as the type of soil. Inorganic substances. Soil contains a variety of inorganic salts such as nitrates, sulfates, potash, carbonates of potassium, magnesium, sodium, and iron. Phosphate 2. Organic substances. Organic substances are added to the soil by the activities of plants and animals. The completely decomposed product of the plant and animals is called humus. It makes the soil fertile and improves its water holding capacity. It also encourages the growth of useful microbes in the soil. There are plenty of microscopic organisms such as bacteria, fungi, and algae living in the soil. The animals living in the soil are insects, ants, grasshoppers, centipedes, millipedes, scorpions, beetles, earthworms, and sandworms. Big animals like moles, rats, and rabbits also build their house in the soil. Not only biotic components, soil also contains abiotic components like water. All top of soils that generally consist air and water in them. Air is present in the soil in the spaces between the soil particles. It is needed for the respiration of the underground parts of the plants as well as other living organisms in the soil. Soil formation. Let us study the process of soil formation. The action of sun, water, ice, wind, and plants break huge pieces of rocks to form soil. This process is known as weathering of rocks. Can you guess the process of weathering of rocks? Now let us see. It starts in the very beginning when the earth's crust was made up of thick layers of rocks. These rocks were heated by the sun and cooled by the rain. Alternate heating and cooling results in the formation of cracks in the rocks. When it rains over cracked rocks, water enters into the cracks. In winter, this water freezes into ice. Ice in the crevices of rocks expand and cause the rocks to break into smaller pieces. Sometimes the roots of plants enter the crevices of rocks. The roots grow and require more space for themselves and so break the rock into pieces. The moving water of streams, waterfalls, and rivers also break large rocks into smaller pieces. These smaller pieces of rocks undergo various changes and finally forms soil. Soil formation is a slow process and it takes thousands of years to form a layer of soil. a few centimeters in thickness.